Oh, hello there. Yes, Thursday at last, trundling through to the weekend. Hurrah! Anyway, it's not freezing out there, so Yabu sucks to all of those that talk about climate change, which is what we're going to talk about today. Hooray! Yes, I was rather pleased this morning, one might say, because I am vindictive like that, to see that some of those nice boys, because they're always boys, aren't they, at 55 Tufton Street have got themselves into a little bit of a pickle with the Charity Commission. Pickle is a good word. I love that. The sound of pickle. It's lovely. Yes, the Global Warming Policy Foundation, not to be confused with the Global Warming Policy Forum, which is set up by the Global Warming Policy Foundation, who are a charity, educational charity, got themselves into a bit of trouble because they appear to just not be that kind of educational, particularly. You can be sceptical about various things, but you have to present a balanced viewpoint, and they've been getting themselves into a little bit of trouble with the Charity Commission vis-a-vis not doing that and just coming out with one particular line. Don't tell you where their funding comes from. Unlikely to be fossil fuel, let's face it. Very unlikely. Anyway, they decided to get round these various problems they were having by setting up a completely independent and non-charitable company, which was the Forum. And the odd thing about the Forum is that it appears to have rebranded itself completely because it contains the same personnel and appears to have the same funding from the charity, which is a bit odd. Anyway, leaving that aside and hanging in the air, it's not odd, it's against charity rules. They rebranded themselves as Net Zero Watch, and you may well catch glimpses of Net Zero Watch all over those other totally unbiased news sources like GB News, for example. Anyway, they've had to report themselves to the Charity Commission over a serious incident just very shortly after the Good Law Project pointed out that what they were doing was suspicious, shall we say, on those terms. So we'll keep a little eye on those lovely people at 55 Tufton Street and see exactly what they're doing. And yes, it'll be intriguing to see just the absolutely zero coverage of this story does get if, for example, the Charity Commission decides to wrap people's knuckles over this one. One of the things you can't do is get round Charity Commission rules by funding an independent company from a charity. I think they might well take a dim view of that because, even though the Charity Commission doesn't have a good reputation vis-a-vis certain sectors of the charitable sector, should we say, it'll be very, very hard to ignore these kind of funding rules. Anyway, usual links below. Please do read for yourself. Many thanks to the Byline Times. God bless you, lads. And yes, have a lovely Thursday. I know that I'll be going out a little skip in my step. Yes. Anyway, time to rescue Cat. Time to drink tea.